Welcome to the NAUI 2025 Board of Directors election campaign. In this series, we're introducing you to the individuals running for one of the 3 available seats on the NAUI Board of Directors. Each candidate was asked the same 8 questions compiled by the NAUI Elections Committee. Their answers reflect their leadership style, values, and vision for the future of NAUI. We'll be interviewing each candidate one at a time, so let's meet our 7th candidate. Question number 1. Respectfully, how do you ensure accountability and transparency in board decision-making?
In both my professional life in IT service management and my leadership within diving, I've always believed in say what you do and do what you say. To me, accountability means clear decisions, visible reporting and measurable results. Transparency means making sure members not only know what decisions were made, but also why. Just as we teach divers to plan your dive your plan, I would bring the same philosophy to board governance, integrity, clarity, and no hidden agendas.
Question number 2. How do you manage potential conflicts of interest within a board or organization?
With my 30 years plus years of experience in consultancy and service management, I know conflicts of interest are not unusual. The key is openness and honesty. I believe in clear disclosure, clear policies, and stepping back when necessary. I have learned that if you acknowledge potential conflicts early, you maintain trust and keep the focus on what matters most. That is NAUI's mission and its members.
Question number 3. What strategies would you recommend for diversifying NAUI Worldwide's revenue streams?
Yes, for that I have 5 strategy points. I believe we should build on our strength while exploring new opportunities. For example, Europe is the 2nd largest market in diving, and there are stories this will grow even bigger to 2030. Also, the South Americas and the Middle East are big growing markets, so there are real potentials. The second, expand digital learning platforms and micro-credentials. This so we can engage more with younger divers and be more visible in the digital world. The third, strengthen partners with ecotourism, university and conservation organization. Create added value member tiers with benefits for professional and recreational divers. This with the creation of information and awareness of why conservation is so important for the future. The 4th one, build visibility through events and create a repository of instructor developed specialties. This by selecting the right events to promote NAUI, with building a repository of instructor specified specialties to be shared with other instructors to use. This so there is more variety of dives and certifications that can be made. When we can use a kickback for both NAUI and the creator of this instructor specified specialty, we can benefit both with it and recognize the creator of the specialty. The 5th one, giving instructors and dive masters recognition and means in why NAUI is such a unique selling point. With good promotional backing, instructors and dive masters can show how proud they are about NAUI and why to choose to get NAUI certified.
Question number 4. How would you approach fundraising in support of NAUI's programs and long-term goals?
Okay, fundraising works best when people feel ownership of the mission. I would focus on storytelling campaigns that highlight the impact of NAUI instructors and divers worldwide. Alongside that, we should cultivate corporate partnerships aligned with safety, sustainability, and education, while also exploring grants in conservation and training. I see great potential in leveraging the passion of our members to build long-term recurring support. I would advocate that we can leverage all the knowledge and context the local representatives have to start campaigns. working with Jan-Willem van Gelder as my local representative, and I've also noticed there is much value to gain in this area.
Question number 5. With dive safety through education being one of NAUI's mantras, how have you effectively communicated safety and training standards to a broad audience?
At our dive club in the Netherlands, we train divers at all levels, from entry to pro, with safety as the foundation of everything we do. I've learned that the best way to communicate safety is to make clear, accessible, and adaptable. Safety is not only making safe dives as divers, but also safety for the environment and making dives with as less impact as possible. NAUI gives instructors the freedom to tailor training to students' needs, and that flexibility is key. Whether through digital tools, face-to-face instruction, or with the clubs in Belgium, Curaçao, or Switzerland, I focus on reaching people where they are in the way they learn best. This is also my message when I was helping with the dive show and meetings.
Question number 6. How would you leverage storytelling to raise awareness about NAUI's mission and values?
I believe stories are what inspire people to act. I have seen firsthand how divers' personal journey, an instructor innovation and inspiration, or a conservation project can motivate others. I would encourage members to share these stories through NAUI channels and see great potential in creating a global library of instructor-developed specialties. That way, every contribution becomes part of NAUI's shared story of safety, innovation, and passion for the underwater world. Working together with Jan-Willem van Gelder, who is the NAUI representative for a great deal of European countries, we have organized several meetings for NAUI members and joint dive show with a NAUI stand in Belgium and the Netherlands, where we promoted and told NAUI's mission and values.
Question number 7. How would you advocate for environmentally responsible practices within NAUI programs and operations?
As divers, we are witness to the impact of climate change and pollution. For me, environmentally responsible practices are not optional. They are integral to our credibility and global training organization. I would advocate for embedding conservation in every level of training, supporting eco-conscious operators, and measuring our own operational footprint. I see opportunities to align with conservation organizations, so NAUI becomes not only a leader in education, but also in ocean stewardship. I would advocate that we form a committee to explore the opportunities, how to embed awareness and the responsibility in training programs, because it is not a one-person's job. We all are NAUI, so let's assemble and form a group who will have the task to integrate it within the NAUI curriculum.
Question number 8. What are your thoughts on the role of dive training organizations in climate action and ocean conservation?
Dive training organizations like NAUI are natural ambassadors for the ocean. We don't just create divers, we create people who connect emotionally with the underwater world. The connection is a powerful driver for climate action and conservation. I believe NAUI can strengthen its role by making sustainability part of the curriculum, by leading through example, and by uniting our global network to amplify our collective impact. One step we can take directly is not to ship individual items abroad, but create depots in the regions itself where they are not already. For example, within the European region, here most items have to be shipped from headquarters in the United States and not within the European mainland. Also, explore social and digital media options to create media and explaining why climate and conservation is so important to NAUI.